Hi there YouTubers, Reefers, welcome back to another episode of Dreaming Reef. So for today will be the part 2 of the fish room tour. So as you guys can see over here, I actually converted the 5 feet tank into a fish only system. So I'm really sorry that it took me quite some time to actually get everything organized for you guys because of the tearing down, the assembling part, the whole cycling of the tank, and then acquiring all these new fishes, right? It takes me some time to get actually everything to stable down. So the tank is finally done. I would say that it's not really full yet, but I will show you guys how the tank looks like and what is in the tank itself. So like I've mentioned before, this tank is actually going to be a fish only system. So for the next 1 year ahead, right, 2020, I'm going to actually show you guys a couple of stuff that is not reef safe. So I'll be sharing you guys a couple of fun fishes, couple of things that's very interesting that you guys will see in the near future ahead. So first you can see is I actually have the Indian Ocean Regal Angel. So Regal Angel, right, for those of you been asking, right, Regal Angel, yes, they do comes in different variants. They have the grey belly type, which is usually the Indo-Pacific. Those guys tend to be a lot cheaper. You have the Indian Ocean one, which is the yellow belly variant. So this guy over here is a bit much more interesting because this is actually from Maldives. So the Maldives Regal Angel, right, tend to be a bit more brighter in color. They look very similar in terms of the Indian Ocean and the Maldives one. They both are also from Indian Ocean, but somehow the Maldives Regal Angel tend to be a bit brighter, as you will see over here. Later on I have a couple of close-up videos on it. So aside from that, this is one fish that has been with me for 7 over years already. So it's my blue tank. So even though I have decommed my previous reef tank, right, but this is one fish that I really couldn't let go because it's a sentimental value fish. It's been with me from ever since I was a kid in secondary school all the way to now. So it's been with me for about 7 to 8 years already next year. So it's a very healthy, sentimental valued fish that wherever I go, he will always come with me. And then I have the pair of Moorish idols. So yes, same for Moorish idols, right? So for those of you who've been asking, Moorish idols, what are the success in keeping Moorish idol, right? Try to get those from the Philippine shipment instead of the Indonesian shipment. The colors in the Indian Ocean Moorish idol tends to be a bit more brighter, more vibrant, as well as these guys from the Philippine shipment, the Indian Ocean, right, tend to have a higher success rate in survivability. So I have a pair of them here. And we have a couple of rests as well. I have the Radiant rest that I'm really sorry over the image because it's pretty hard to actually get a good shot of the Helicalaris resters because they really just swim so fast. So I have my Radiant rest here, and then later on I will show you my Canary rest. So both of them are just inside because they are mainly the feelers of the tank. I need something to really actively move around, and to pick up little worms and stuff here and there. So this is why I have this pair inside there, which eventually I'll add a bit more stuff into it. So later on we'll talk about feeding wise. So feeding a fish only system, you don't need to worry much about nutrients and how bad your water okay, you don't really see how bad your water parameters swing to, but you can actually feed a lot more because there's really not much corals there is. So I spam this tank with a lot of food just to bring down the aggression and to get everybody well fed. So earlier in the video you see I do give them mysis stream, brine stream almost every day, and as well as nori supplementation for all the other fishes on a daily basis. So over here you can see that all of my fishes are very happy with the nori, and I really do encourage you guys to feed your tanks with veggies. It's very important for their growth and everything, and it really helps them a lot in their colorations and just to get them fed. So next I have this little small powder blue tank. So yes, well, you know that powder blue are always very susceptible to white spots and all, right? So being a fish only system, right, this tank actually has a very low dose of copper. So it's been coppered throughout its entire system here. So I'm quite happy that actually I can keep a lot of all the powder series. And if you see in the early introduction video, right, I actually gotten 2 eels. So a little flashback, I'll bring you guys to where we first met the eel. So I didn't really want this eel. This eel is actually my wife's eel because she has always something with eels, and previously she had a small snowflake eel. And when I told her that I'm actually converting the entire 5 feet to a fish only, right? We went down to our bank one day and she saw this beautiful tessellata and immediately just caught her eye, and she told me that she wanted it. So we take a look at it. But this is one eel or one fish that I have to really give you guys advice on. Firstly, because tessellatas get really huge. This guy potentially can get you about 4 feet in length, and it's a very ferocious fish. It's very aggressive. So if you're gonna keep it in a reef tank, definitely no. But then I have it in a fish only, and I know how to handle it. So this is why I actually quite okay to actually bring it home with me right now. So we pack it up, and I will show you guys back into the system itself how it looks like now. So initially for eels, right, it takes them a few days to shine away from food and everything. But just take a look at this. Once they get very used to your system, right, these guys, especially the tessellatas, they are very aggressive. So you do not want to keep them with any of your other prize fish or even inverts and stuff like that, because this guy will chomp down every single thing it sees. I have another zebra eel inside here as well. Zebras are very highly recommended for reef tanks. They don't really go after stuff compared to this guy over here. It took me quite some time to actually feed the zebra because it's a bit slow compared to the tessellata. So please do check your homework first before you actually get a tessellata eel. So here is the overall of the tank itself. There's a lot more to do yet. I'm still not done with this tank, but I'll just give you guys a little tank update on how the entire tank looks like right now. There are a lot more other fishes that I'll be adding in as time goes by, as well as I'm going to give you guys introduction on the particular fish we have in the system itself. So if you guys got any fish that you guys want to know, want to add in, or any comments that you're going to add, right, just feel free to leave a comment below and I will answer all of your questions if possible. So we are also hitting almost to our 150 subscribers already. I do thank you guys for supporting. I will keep you guys updating on the fish room, and next week we actually have another video on an aquarium tour. So do stay tuned, please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon next week.